Welcome to this video on Systems Analysis and Design with UML 2.0, I'm Mr. an Object-Oriented Approach, Second Edition. You can reach me at Mugisha on Chapter 14 at gmail.com. Our main objectives are to understand the rules and style guidelines for use cases and use case diagrams, and the process used to create them. We begin with use case descriptions. Key ideas for use cases are that they illustrate activities performed by users and are logical models that describe system activities without specifying implementation. Use case descriptions detail the basic functions of the system, what the user can do, and how the system responds. They serve as building blocks for continued design activities. Use cases are created in two steps: writing text-based descriptions and translating them into use case diagrams. Each describes one function but may have multiple paths, and they are developed with user input. We have different types of use cases, including overview versus detail and essential versus real. Detail use cases are important business processes supporting revenue or reduction, or they involve risky technology. Elements of a use case description include the name, ID, importance level, primary actor, use case type, stakeholders, a brief description, trigger, relationships, normal flow of events, subflows, and alternate or exceptional flows. Next, we move on to use case diagram. The use case diagram syntax outlines the elements: actor, use case, system boundary, and relationships such as association, include, extend, and generalization. This is an example of a use case diagram for an appointment system, showing the interactions between the actors: management, doctor, patient, and the system's functions. Here we see a use case diagram with a specialized actor. The new patient is a specialization of the patient actor, indicated by the generalization arrow. This diagram illustrates both extend and include relationships. Make new patient APPT uses. Make old patient APPT with an extend relationship, and both include produce schedule information and record availability. Finally, we will discuss the process of creating use case descriptions and use case diagrams. There are 4 major steps in writing use cases: identify the major use cases, expand the major use case, confirm the major use cases, and create the use case diagram. Step 1. Identifying the major use cases involves several actions, including identifying system boundaries, listing primary actors and their goals, identifying and writing the major use cases, and carefully reviewing them. This diagram summarizes the detailed steps for writing effective use case descriptions, covering identification, expansion, confirmation, and creation of the use case diagram. Step 2. Expanding the major use cases involves choosing a use case to detail, filling in the use case template, describing the normal flow of events, normalizing step size, describing alternate or exceptional flows, and simplifying as needed. Step 3. Confirming the major use cases requires reviewing the current set, considering semantics and syntax, involving users, and iterating until all use cases are fully defined. Step 4. Creating the use case diagram begins with defining the system boundary. Then, place elements to be easy to read, include actors, and connect actors to use cases with association lines. In summary, use case descriptions guided by 7 guidelines and 13 steps form the basis for further analysis and design. Use case diagrams provide a graphical overview of the system's main functions.